everybody, I wanted to show you how to actually manipulate your photos using Photoshop. To get yourself started, you go down to the window and you're going to click on Adobe Photoshop. It's in the Adobe menu. So you're going to want to scroll down. It's the blue icon PS. Go ahead and open it and it's going to look like this. And right now it's a window that is ready for editing photos, but there's nothing in it yet. So we need to bring our photos in. You can do that by going File, Open, and then going to this PC and getting down to that Data D drive, and your photo should be on there. You can open more than one at a time by, again, holding down Shift, hitting Open, and they're going to start to pop up at the top as little tabs kind of along the way. This can be kind of nice if you want to sort of do them all at once, or you can do one at a time and then move on to the next one. So that's kind of a personal preference, what's up to you. So what I'm going to do is kind of pick one that I want to start with. So I'm really interested in this photo with the butterfly. And a couple of things that's kind of cool about Photoshop is you can hover over the tools and they will tell you what they are. So some of the tools that you may want to use on this side of the menu, the main one is the crop tool. So all I do for that is I click on it, I drag it over the part of the image that I want to crop. So maybe I really like that you can see these two butterflies here, and I like this butterfly here. I might just kind of make some adjustments. And then I'm going to go Image, Crop, and then it's going to crop my picture. So that's one thing that you maybe could do, but usually this side of the menu we're not going to use very much. What we're really going to use is the Adjustments window. So if you don't see it, you go Window, Adjustments, and this is all of the different things that are used for adjusting photographs all in one handy place. And you can see again, you just hover over it. It tells you exactly what they are. The big ones that you want to think about, brightness and contrast allows you with these little levers to lighten up things that maybe it was really dark that day, or maybe you want to create that feeling of darkness. You can adjust it by going left and right. Contrast is the light and darkness level. So if I really want those black to pop in the wings, I might turn the contrast up. That's one thing I might do. So I move along. Exposure, this is really good if, say, the photo was super dark, you want to lighten it up, or the photo is really light because it was really bright and you want to turn it down. You can take this lever and move the exposure, and you can see how it lightens and darkens. So that's kind of nice to help clean up a photo. Vibrance is awesome if you want to kick up the color a notch. You move it over, the color's going to become more vibrant. You move it down, you'll get kind of a more pale. I actually really respond well to that, so I'm going to keep it like that. And when I'm doing this, it's just a personal preference. It's what do I dig? What do I think is kind of cool? Hue is fun if you really want to go totally bonkers with the colors. You can see left to right. You can really play around with that. I might just kick it a little bit to the left to make it more pinky, less orange. Now, as I'm doing this, I might not like something I just did. I can go Edit, Step Backwards, and it'll undo the last thing I just did. So that's a good thing to be aware of. Black and white is kind of classic, but what's nice about it is you can isolate certain colors and make them really bright or really dark. So I might want to catch that orange of the butterfly and make it really light, so it's the only thing that stands out in the picture. That can be kind of fun too. I'm going to step backwards because I want mine in color. So I'm going to undo this. There we go. A couple other ones. Photo filter is if you want the whole picture to have a warmth or coolness to it. So say I want the whole picture to have a little bit of yellowness, and if I move this over, it'll kick up the intensity of that filter. I'm really responding well to that, so I'm going to keep that. These ones down here get a little more intense, but selective color can be kind of fun. If there's a very particular color you want to kick up a bit, it only isolates that color. So all the reds might become more intense or less intense. Maybe all the yellows, kick that up, so you can selectively work with certain colors. So I'm going to minimize this. Once I kind of have the picture the way I want, I'm pretty happy with it. I want to save it. And if you just go File, Save, it's going to save it as a Photoshop file, which we cannot open and print like a photo. A photo is a JPEG file. So I'm going to go File, Save As. Right now you can see it's a Photoshop file. I'm going to turn it to a JPEG. And I want it to go back into that Video D. So if you don't see that, click on this PC. Scroll down until you see Video D right here. And then I may want to title it because I don't want to save over my stuff. So I'm going to do Butterfly Manipulated. So I remember this is one of my manipulated photos. hit save, and then I could keep doing that, hit OK. I could keep doing that with all of my photos, but let's say I'm done. I can go File, Exit, close out of here. Now in theory, when I open up my computer, I click on this PC and I go into my Data D, I can see there's my butterfly manipulated picture, and when I open it up, I can see there is the file that I edited.